it's just glorious. Refined some of my maxed out diamond armor to begin the episode, and also some of my tools as well. Actually, just my pickaxe, but yeah, full netherite armor now. So that was one of our side missions that we just completed for the current goal that we are on. Hope you all enjoyed that montage to begin this episode. But regardless, welcome back to the survival series. What we're actually doing today, along with getting our netherite armor, is we're gonna make a winter cabin for our cats today. So our villager breeder outhouse that we built a few episodes back has caused this problem within my house, and we have to distribute these guys elsewhere. So we're getting more and more of them as time moves on, and we're actually going to build our cabin for our cats up on this little hill right up here. So I'm planning to flatten out this hill area and put it near some of our other builds we have going on in this area as well. So it should be a neat little episode planned to try and get a lot of my cats out of my house. So we push back this hill here so that way we can have like a nice workspace for this area. So now it's time to start outlining the build. Alright, so I have a general outline now of how big I want this house to be. So we'll probably do like a brief time lapse of the exterior, and then also do the interior as well, and have some pretty cool things to put inside for the interior. So I'm going to try and implement the design that I came up with in my test world, but now we're focusing on the exterior, and what I'm planning to do with this is probably like 2 stories. I think I want to make it similar to our Fletcher's workshop over there, but just kind of like a sideways feel, and then maybe add like one of these roofs like we did to the side of our villager breeder outhouse. You can maybe base this off of like Swiss chalets too. Probably go perfect with my world. Might not look exactly like a Swiss chalet because it's more like a rectangle shape, but this might look really cool once it's done. Oh, well, hello. My almighty powers of perception thinks that this traveling merchant will have green dye. Oh my god. So, I hope this comes in handy because I don't have access to a desert biome, and I've actually never been to one on this world because it's just way too far out to even exist. So we have plenty of green dye now if we want to incorporate it in some of our builds until we end up making a cactus farm. In terms of materials, we're all set up, obviously. It involves a lot of additional materials as well, as I'm probably going to pimp this thing out too, especially the interior, but we won't get to that until we do the exterior. So with that, I will cut to the time lapse, so sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the time lapse. exterior done. Really loving this end stone chimney that I made, as it kind of pops the place out a bit more compared to using normal bricks. Also utilized a lot of end rods, tripwire hooks, and a lot of jungle trapdoors, jungle doors, a lot of jungle wood for this build in particular. But now we're working on the interior. There's not really much that's going to go into the interior except for the upstairs area. So over here is probably going to be like a living room area, and then over here is going to be like a kitchen area similar to what I have in my house currently. And then up here I'm planning to make like a big like playroom playground area for all of my cats. Oh, yeah, and then we have this view here, and I'm going to turn up my render distance here just to show you guys. You can actually see like all of my builds and stuff from this one spot on my world. The library in the distance, we got everything else. It's really laggy, but yeah, I mean, this is really cool. You can just see all of my builds from certain angles within the distance from just this one spot. But yeah, super nice. You also have these balcony areas as well. But regardless, it's time to start building the interior. What I want to do first is I want to do like these random end stone chandeliers like scattered across like within my second floor to see how that would actually look. And I feel like it would actually make it look like really well. And then this middle area will be kind of like a centerpiece as well. Try and get the end rods incorporated in here as well. Ooh, that looks really pretty. I think what I also might want to try and do is, well, I'm going to place carpet in the first floor down here so that way Endermen don't spawn in, but I also kind of want to do like a heart-shaped design just in this little center area on this first floor. I feel like it would throw the room together quite nicely. Alright, so living room done. So now I'm going to try and do this heart-shaped pattern in the middle here. We got like that, and then have like a little white carpet piece off center in the top left. That looks pretty good. I think I want like a fence post in the middle here, similar to what I have in my house. What I just thought was a good idea was to bring these magenta glass panes and just like encircle this, just to make the living room look a lot better and match our heart in the middle of the floor here. Downstairs area complete. I think I absolutely nailed this compared to the build that I set up in my test world. But now it's time for the upstairs area, or our playroom area for our cats. So I'm thinking of having like 3 playground areas. So one by our chimney here, one centered around this post in the middle here, and then one over here as well. So the upstairs area is going to look really cool once it's finished, and I'm also going to implement some beds for some of the designs as well, so that way it can be really easier, or much easier, to transport some of my cats at nighttime. Alright, time to get a lot of you out of my house. Let's start moving a majority of you guys in. Oh baby, I love it. Definitely happy the way this place turned out. Who's out here? Soul and Carpo. Nice. But yeah, I ended up making like 3 playground areas in this upstairs part of the cabin. And it should keep all of my cats that I own preoccupied. What on earth? How the heck did you climb all the way up here? Oh, the brewing stand. Is this next to my music? Oh, it's Bowie. Of course it's Bowie. But yeah, that is our cozy little cabin that I ended up building for my cats that funky but perfectly fits the aesthetic of this world. And it frees up a lot of space within my house, and I'm actually going to show you guys how much space it actually freed up. So a lot quieter in my winter cabin as it was before. I did end up keeping some of the cats in this place, just typically the ones that I like the most, and there's a couple up here as well. I think I kept Dip in here. He's in that that window spot, and then I kept a couple in my bedroom as well. Zazu. But yeah, it freed up a lot of space in my house, and this cabin just looks so sick from the distance. Oh my gosh. Oh baby, I love it. But yeah, that takes care of our cat problem, or at least my cat problem that I have had the past couple of these episodes. So this was a kind of like a major side priority to kind of get done on this world, and I'm glad that I did it. While I'm over here, I need to turn off my villager breeder because I need to show you guys how many villagers are now within my outhouse. There is way too many of these guys to even count. I mean, look at this. They don't they can't even like fit into a room. They can't even like sleep in any of these rooms anymore. So I gotta do something with these guys fast. But the next couple projects that we're gonna actually do on this world actually revolve around those villagers as well. Oh, another thing that I did off camera as well is I redid some of my trophy cases in my library, and I think this design looks so much better than what I had originally, and I even included my dragon armor that I fought with during that dragon fight. So recovered all of those armor pieces, and I had to make a few replica armor pieces as well, so that way I can actually display it. But regardless, so what we're doing in the next episode is I'm working on my blacksmith workshop, so that way I can put a lot of my armor, weapons, and tools into storage as well. But yeah, I am actually planning to build our blacksmith's workshop just right next to our cat cabin that we just built in this episode. So I need to push back this hill in order to build it, and it will actually be in the heart of where this village actually once was. And this is actually where the blacksmith actually used to be until he randomly disappeared one day. So, but yeah, that's what we are doing in the spot that I'm planning to build our blacksmith's workshop in our next episode. This episode's comment comes from BLT9000. This one is paraphrased because it was a rather long comment, but they said, "I really look forward to more of your videos and the progression on the survival world. Really appreciate the time and effort going into this run." Yeah, I definitely appreciate a lot of the support pouring in on this channel as well, and I'm planning to do a lot of other stuff relating to this series as well, like YouTube shorts, etc. So I really enjoy showing people the progression in this world, and I didn't really expect to get this far when I originally started it. I think another reason why I have probably gone so long as well is because I've been uploading the series to YouTube, and like when you actually do that, like a lot of your ideas for like a survival world like this big, you can just never run out of like ideas to have, and it's just, I mean, it's kind of a luxury because this kind of preoccupies like an area of your life, essentially, to basically share with the world. It's also something that I've done a lot on the side as well, from doing schoolwork, going to the gym, and also playing on my drum set at home. But yeah, thank you BLT for the comment. Your support for this channel is greatly appreciated. I also apologize if this video is coming out much later than anticipated, because I have had a lot of schoolwork to do, especially coming off of early semester exams for college, and I just haven't really had a lot of time to actually work on this. So anyways, that is gonna be it for me in terms of this episode. So I hope you all enjoyed me getting full netherite armor and also building our cozy cat cabin. The other thing I forgot to mention is the success of last episode's world tour, as you guys smashed it, so thank you very much for helping this channel continuously grow. Anyways, please leave a like, it helps me out a ton with the algorithm. Subscribe if you're new, and also comment, as well as it's also greatly appreciated on this channel. Public Discord is in the description below, and I will see you guys in the next episode when we do our blacksmith workshop. As always, take care.